Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Downtime with Demille. I hope you guys are having a great day today whenever you're watching this video. So look, I'm gonna do a trailer reaction to a different kind of trailer that I typically would not react to. So Disney just a few days ago announced that they're going to be releasing a 6-part series on light and magic, which is basically a behind the scenes look at a lot of the popular films that have been released, like Star Wars, Iron Man, The Avengers, you know, all of the movies that have the real big budget special effects, you know, movies like Pacific Rim, you know, Planet of the Apes. I mean, you know, you get the idea. They're doing a 6-part behind the scenes, kind of like a documentary on it. And this is just intriguing to me. So, you know, I know that this is not for everybody because everybody doesn't really get into the, you know, visual effects and the animation of behind the scenes. So, hey, if this is not you, then don't worry about it. But look, I still think it's gonna be cool. But if you are into animation and visual effects and behind the scenes, or if you wanna just know how something was made, I think you're gonna like this. So you may wanna just sit back, relax, and let's react to this together. So look, before I get into this reaction, if this is your first time visiting the channel, and if you like the content that I produce, you already know, don't forget to leave a Hulk smash. Man, hit that like, man, it really helps the channel out in a big way. Also hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes live on the channel. We're not gonna waste any more time. I don't have my headphones with me because I forgot to charge them the last time, so we're just gonna do this straight from the video. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. We can react to it. This is Light and Magic by ILM. Let's do this.
Visual effects create the magic that makes people want to go to the movies. Movies are special effects.
We start with an empty frame. Anything is possible.
As audiences see through the illusion, the bar just raises.
How do we do this now? How do we make this look great?
I leave it to the geniuses at ILM.
It's right there in the name, industrial, light, and magic.
The history of ILM goes way back.
When I was writing Star Wars, there were no special effects houses in the world. So how are we going to do the effects?
I realized that I was going to have to start a company.
We didn't really know what we were doing. We were not movie people. George wanted a bunch of guys who didn't know what was impossible.
We were departing from convention. We had to build equipment from scratch. This was a long shot.
We make it look like a professional movie instead of a bunch of kids having fun.
We realized nothing is impossible.
There was just something here about the people.
Suddenly, everybody wants to come to ILM.
We were trying to do things that have never been done before.
Oh, man, I'm making this up as I go.
They're pushing technology forward.
There's so many innovations that ILM made.
Digital editing, computer graphics.
We developed Pixar to be a cartoon company.
One thing led to another. It turned into Photoshop. Now you could manipulate images.
Visual effects would never be the same again.
I remember that incredible feeling when all you've got is an idea. It was so exciting.
I want to work with people that inspire me. That is the spirit of ILM. It goes back to that original group that were unpretentious, brilliant people.
That was our family. We enjoyed each other's company.
Yes, we water slided. Yes, we were immature, but nobody worked harder. We were the Rebel Alliance.
Have it. So Disney Plus is dropping this on July 27th. I gotta tell you, when I saw this trailer, first of all, I want to thank my good friend Kevin Bowens for showing this to me because I wasn't aware that this was gonna happen. So if you happen to be watching this, Kevin, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, brother. So, having had the opportunity to have gone to Industrial Light and Magic and visit Lucasfilm and I mean really like walk through the halls and see all of the greatness that you see with all of the artwork and the props of the movies that were used in some of my favorite films like Transformers and Iron Man. Oh my God. I mean, it's hard to come away from a place like that and not be inspired, especially if you're into animation or visual effects, or if you just have a curious type of mind where you want to know, well, how was this made? Or how was this made? Or why does this happen? And what's really cool about ILM is that they did a lot of the stuff that you saw in the earlier movies, like your Indiana Jones, your Star Wars. All of this stuff happened way before a computer could do this stuff, you know? And so they were able to do a lot of that stuff with just practical effects, props, you know? When you see like the Millennium Falcon flying back then in the older Star Wars movies, there was no CG doing that. And so it's just cool to see them, you know, show how they actually got started and showing what they've done since then. Because you saw in the trailer, I mean, they've got clips from Iron Man, clips from the Avengers, clips from Terminator, clips from, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, Transformers. You know, I know a lot of people didn't really like Transformers, but you gotta respect the technology that was used to bring those characters to life, like Optimus Prime and showing how he just transforms from a truck into a robot. And oh man, I could go on and on. It is so amazing just to see how that stuff was done. And that's what inspired me, you know, to get into animation and visual effects. I mean, I'm a creator by heart, but I also just I really have a strong appreciation for those guys at ILM and Pixar. I mean, you know, if you ever have the opportunity to go there, I highly recommend, if you have an opportunity where someone can give you a tour of Pixar or ILM, I can truly say it is a life-changing experience because, you know, the cool thing about it is you think to yourself, man, these people are creating what we watch in movies and they're getting paid for it, right? And that's just so cool to me. And I mean, man, it's just amazing. And I mean, the environment is so different than what you would think in terms of your regular corporate, you know, cubicle job. I mean, it is so laid back. You've got people who, you know, you see behind me how everything is, you know, that's basically how it's like at companies like Pixar and ILM. They decorate their cubicles to really help them be more creative and help them with the creative process and just put things around them that inspire them. So it's a different world. And so I think I've said enough. Look, the trailer that they showed was awesome. I can't wait till July 27th to see this on Disney Plus. So if you're still watching this video at this point in the video, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Are you excited about it? Question, what is your favorite movie that had visual effects or animation in it? Think of movies, you know, it could be Ready Player One, it could be Star Wars, it could be Transformers, it could be, as I look over my right shoulder at my Art of library, Big Hero 6, you know, Planet of the Apes, you know, it could be anything. What was your movie? You know, Captain America, Civil War? Let me know down in the comments below and let's talk about it. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. On the way out, hit that like button. And as always, if you can see this video, man, you are truly, truly blessed. And as I always say, what are you right there, what are you gonna do in your downtime? Peace! Subscribe!